Doki, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely, man. I see you got a Lakers purple hat on, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it a Lakers hat?
Yep.
Are you a Lakers fan?
Oh, I'm just fan of LA.
Fan of LA and fan of the United States?
Yo.
All right, very good. Well, everybody who follows you knows that you left South Korea and you're here in the United States to develop a new self, right? All right, very good. But while you were here trying to figure out your new image of being in the United States and making it as a rapper in the United States, you got caught up in some situation with regard to a jewelry heist allegation. Do you know what that is?
Yep.
All right, okay,
Yeah,
very
that's what
good.
I've been through.
You've been through it, right?
Yeah.
And life is all about coming up to challenges and making sure you can overcome those challenges, right?
Of course.
But I want to just be clear for our audience for a second that you were the person that told me, hey Darren, I got this situation and I'm your lawyer, you're my client. And I said, okay, I'd be happy to help you. And you said, no, you don't understand. In South Korea, scandal is a big deal.
Yeah.
In the United States, scandal is a good deal, right? Okay, because scandal in the United States provides you publicity, right? Okay, so people who have scandal in the United States can exploit that and become more popular. And folks that are in the
Use
population,
it as a chance or
they follow it.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, I understand it. And here's somebody that's going through something, right? And they understand that and they rally behind it and they support you and get you through it. In South Korea, there's many celebrities, entertainment artists, musicians that actually, and this is very sad, commit suicide because of scandal. Isn't that correct?
that is really true.
And would it be true to say that you were also depressed on this situation?
Oh, I was in Korea
Right.
when that happened. So if I was in Korea, yeah.
You'd be depressed. It'd be pretty dark, right?
No, yeah, when I was living in Korea, it was known
Right.
already that I was taking mental pills.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, and I was like high dose, and I was known for that, and I don't do that no more in LA. So you know how that pills leads you to suicide.
There's some after effects of those medications that actually lead to suicidal thoughts.
Yeah, suicidal thoughts at night, and I've been through it.
And you've been through that.
Yeah.
I mean, this is real.
Yeah, this is.
We're
real.
having a little video, and
It's in all our song. It's in all my songs, but it's in Korean,
Right.
so not a lot of people know about it.
Right.
But yeah, so
It's true though.
it's true.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah.
lot of well-known people that
Yeah.
every quarter, every 3 months in South Korea that kill themselves over these issues.
Yeah.
So let's just describe this issue for a little bit, which is that you were here in the United States and you met a jeweler that's out of K-Town. And we're not going to get too many into the details, but we'll get into the allegations.
Okay.
The allegations were that you took jewelry and you didn't pay for it. Okay, and I remember when you came to me, you were very concerned. You know, you said that this is weighing on your reputation and weighing on your mental health. And I said, Doki, in the United States, we are innocent until we're proven guilty. And even though this was a civil case, I said to you, you got to fight this. And I saw your eyes, and for a moment you're like, man, I just, scandal's so important in Korea. I don't want to fight this, that you don't understand. Somebody says something bad, it must be true, and let's just pay for it and move on. And I said, Doki, if you are innocent, you got to stand up for yourself. And I know that it wasn't just you, it was other people around you in your entourage that also looked at me like I was crazy, man. And I thought to myself on many different nights, man, am I doing something wrong? Do I not understand this cross-border situation in terms of how different countries view scandal? And I thought maybe I wasn't doing a service to you. I thought maybe fighting this thing was the wrong thing to do after some time. Even though in my heart I knew it was the right thing to do. So I started questioning myself, but I said, no, I know what's right. I know what's in my gut. I called the police over there in Korea many times. I talked to their supervisors. I talked to their detectives. I talked to the jeweler's attorneys in the United States. I talked to jeweler's attorneys in Korea. I talked to Illionaire. I talked to all these different people, and I said, no, you don't understand. The story's not right. And I'm here to stand on top of the mountain and tell the story right. And you know what? It ended up that the truth prevailed. The truth always rises to the top, Doki.
That's what I'm about.
How do you feel about that? The Korean judicial system released a statement about 2 weeks ago that said, you know what? We're not going to apply any liability towards Doki because all of the laws that are required in California, where this jeweler is located, were not followed. And because of that, Doki has no responsibility, no liability with regard to this jewelry issue. You remember that? You saw it. It's on K-pop, all pop, whatever you want to call it. All over the news everywhere. Everybody thought you were guilty because typically speaking, if somebody says something, it must be true. But we decided to take arms and fight this thing. And you came out exonerated. Do you know what exonerated means? It means that you were affirmatively known as not being guilty with regard to this issue.
Yep. Yeah. That part. Yeah. It's. I think a lot of people and who trusted in me.
How many people do you think?
A lot of people.
Millions?
They were questioning you. I don't know.
They were questioning you,
Yep.
right? And I see right now you're not wearing any jewelry, which means that there are lasting effects with regard to your mental issues. You know, because you don't want to be on camera with jewelry. People are going to be questioning, did you buy it? Did you not? Did you pay for it? Did you not? Right? That's bullshit, man. You need to take that hat, wear it backwards, and put on your jewelry proudly because you paid for everything and you've earned everything that you ever have in your life. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But I understand too that I'm a fighter. And I understand too that I was trying to fight a United States fight. This is my first cross-border international win.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And I'm happy to have done it with you, Doki.
Okay. That, yeah.
Anything else you'd like to say, Doki?
No.
Because this is to your audience too, not just mine.
Anything that you want me to, like, you know, so you're questioning to me for my fans, for my audience, so anything, you know, anything that you wanna.
Has any press reached out to you about this victory?
No, so when it comes to these situations, like the news, like the winning news, I got it from you. So I never look into it by myself. And I saw the thumbnail, but I don't really read the whole thing.
Right.
So because you know, it's my scandal, so
Yeah.
I don't want to look into it.
But let's
too
talk
much,
about
but-
scandal, man. It
Yeah.
wasn't a scandal. They made it a scandal.
Yeah, that's the thing. So to me, when it comes to this situation or scandal, whatever they call it, to me, it's a little awkward. Every time when it comes to this situation, like it just happened in this world or country or in my zone, like a volcano or bomb, like all of a sudden, like I wasn't even ready, like I wasn't even like I couldn't even guess it, like it just happened, right? So till now, to this day, like I'm still awkward.
Well, how do you feel about it to this day?
So it's like, did I really do something wrong, or what is really happened?
So even after you won,
Yeah,
you're still questioning
that
yourself.
was my first feeling,
Right.
like people telling me I won,
Yeah.
but like, okay, so we did all this
Right.
for this,
Right.
Like-
Because that stigma is still there, right? And you're
it's
still
not
worried
still
about
there.
that.
I'm not worried or nothing, but I just had to go through so many like personal situation,
Right.
like going through that time, not just me, like my family, and like me going through like a lot of situations. It doesn't matter. I'm a rapper and I'm a hustler, and like I go through. But for my family, like, oh, why all this happened? Just because this, and it's all gone now.
There was a detective that literally told me on the phone that if you fly to South Korea, which is your home country, you're going to be arrested and put away for a very long time.
Yeah.
He told me that.
Yeah,
To my face.
lot of people texted me about it too.
Right.
Maybe they heard it through the
Right.
police in
Right.
Korea.
Right.
This is what's gonna happen to
Right.
you.
Right.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's a sad situation, and it's something that I fight for
Yeah,
for
it's
my
like,
entire life.
yeah, it's like, so that's the thing. Why it's so awkward because everything that happened, when everything that was happening, I was just working out in LA,
Right,
just walking the street,
Right.
walking my dog,
right,
just making music like peacefully.
right.
And everything, all this happened, and one side trying to block my personal life.
Right.
So it's like where is this coming from?
And you're
Like,
just trying to better yourself.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am glad that I could contribute to your future,
Mhm.
and I appreciate the opportunity.
That was-
And I want to tell you that whether it's you or anybody else, when somebody makes an accusation or an allegation and it has not been proven, and there is the room for the truth to rise, I'm going to find it.
Of course, that's like, yeah, we gotta fight for that, like, every time, for the truth. Like, that's why I rap for it, too.
Good. I want to hear a song about this soon.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Thank you for coming today, Doki.
Anytime.